Hello and welcome, everyone. My name is Erik Cave, and I'm the director of NextGen Ministries for the Pacific Northwest Conference. Today, I've got my friend Annaweinita Miller. She is the director of Slam Trips in the Yakima Nation, and she's here to invite us into an awesome ministry opportunity, ways for our churches to get involved and to serve. But first, and I'd like you to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your personal background and your current ministry role.
So, like Eric said, my name's Annaweinita. I am a mother of a son that's 14. I lived on the Yakima Nation reservation my whole life. I'm enrolled Yakima Nation. I like pickles. I have a dog. And my ministry role with Mending Wings is that I am a youth leader for our youth group. But not only that, I'm also the Slam Trips director. SLAM is an acronym, Students Learning About Missions. So I direct that program during the summertime, and I work with groups all across America.
That's great. And you're here to tell us about Slam Trips, and I'm looking forward to getting more details. But I know that it's part of the larger ministry that you already mentioned of Mending Wings. So, if
Yes,
you don't mind, let's start there. Tell us a little bit more about what Mending Wings is.
Mending Wings. Mending Wings exists to empower our Native youth and families to walk together in wholeness and beauty and honor, to honor the Creator through our culture and our lives. We are hoping that we share each other, like our hopes and our dreams with each other, and not only like our staff, but with our youth to help them change their lifestyle. Our program is unique. We are not only Native American, like worship, like in our traditional ways. There's also followers of the Jesus way as well. So there's
Mhm.
kids that come to our youth group that worship Creator in our traditional ways, but also go to church and worship Creator there. So it's very unique. I really love what I do, and I love working with Many Wings, and it always keeps me on my feet.
I love your ministry, the way you're making impact in your own community and the youth that are there. You also have the Dancing Your Prayers, which is the way that you go out into churches. And we'll make sure to include information about how to connect with that at the bottom of this blog post. And then Slam Trips is a way for people to come there and
Yes.
serve alongside you. So tell us more about Slam Trips. What are they, and how can our PAC NWC churches get involved?
Yes, so Slam Trips, you can go onto our website. It is fully updated at slamtrips.com. Slam Trips, like I said, is an acronym, Students Learning About Missions. When groups come, when we invite groups, I invite you all. We invite groups to our reservation. They have the opportunity to come and work with our Native elders and cleaning yards and making wheelchair ramps, repainting homes, probably helping with roofing, whatever the elder needs done at their home. That's what the group will do. And you could be involved by just going to our website, registering, um, having a conversation with me over the phone or a Zoom call, whatever you may need to get here. Um, it's most definitely a cross cultural. No, I don't want to say experience, but it's a cross cultural trip that you can take without leaving America. That's what we do. We do teachings about, the boarding schools and about the history and about how Native America is so different from other places or other cultures. We hope that, when groups come here and participants come, they leave better human beings
That's
than
great.
when they get
But
here.
I know you've had, or we have had, I suppose I should say, many covenant churches participate in
Mm-hmm.
Slam Trips, right? And so, Many Wings and Slam Trips, you're not a covenant organization, but it kind of feels like you are. It feels like we're family because we've done so much together
Yeah.
through the years, right? So, tell me, what are the like parameters for becoming if you're coming for a group? Are there age limits? Do you need to have certain like skill sets, or is it open to anybody? Like, what
Yeah.
kind of groups come?
So so Slam Trips invites all ages, basically family groups, church groups, youth groups. We mainly focus around 6th through 12th grade, like our criteria
Hmm.
is around that range, like our teachings and stuff. Because we try not to invite younger ones because we talk about things that happened to our people in the past, like sexual abuse or
Yeah, yeah.
that happened that we don't want to traumatize any young
Yeah,
children.
I get you.
But yes, 6th grade through 12th grade, but family groups have came. I do have multiple family groups coming this year. I have multiple covenant churches that have already signed up for this summer.
Excellent.
And it's $450 per participant. That's for the full week. Your lodging, all your food and snacks are included, and all your cultural activities are included in that. And you also get to leave with some cool slam merch.
Nice. How have you seen slam trips affect your ministry and your community?
When I became the director for slam trips, that's when I started noticing other things like at the work sites and how when the groups would go and help the elders. This past summer, we got to help one of our very well respected elder, Lavina. She wrote our Yakima Nation virtues, the ones that we focus on every year
Mm.
with the slam trips. She had the opportunity to meet so many groups that came in and helped, flipped her house around and made it livable for her because she was about to lose her home.
Mm.
And it helped her in a way. And I got to know her more personally, myself too, by going there with the groups. The community, they know slam trips now. Like if I call out and say slam trips is looking for a home to go, if you need something done, let us know. People will jump on it because they trust Mending Wings. They know Mending Wings. They're starting to know Mending Wings, so they trust. They know, okay, Slam Trips is with Mending Wings. We're going to trust
Mm.
them because they're Native American owned and operated.
Yeah.
Because we do have a few other missionaries that are out here that are not Native owned. When the churches come, like covenant churches come to us, our people start to know the churches, and it starts making relationships, and that's what our goal is, to start relationships with the churches, and to have conciliation between the church and Native Americans. And it's really important for us because it's been really rough in the past, and we don't want to get over it, but we want to tear down those walls and build the bridges, so that way we can have communion together, so we could be one with the church in Native America. So I believe it's happening. I mean, it's been happening, and that's why I'm here still, because I believe that Creator God is doing amazing things between both of us, the church and the Native American people, and especially with Mending Wings and the churches like Covenant, and
Yeah.
I'm very grateful for that.
Oh, yeah. That's excellent. That gets me excited too. Um, Hearing about that. So thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing those stories. So if a church or a family or an individual would like to get involved or at least get more information about slam trips, what would be their next steps?
If they wanted more information, they could go to our website at slamtrips.com. It also links into our Mending Wings website, mendingwings.net. If you also want to talk to me personally, you can find my phone number or my email address on the website.
All right. Well, that sounds excellent. I'll make sure to include that link to that website in below, as well as information on Mending Wings, like we mentioned before, and especially for youth workers, I'll encourage you to stay tuned, to pay attention, because we're going to be doing a information like Zoom meeting with Annaweinita sometime soon. As soon as we get that scheduled, we'll let you know about that. So, Annaweinita, thank you so much for being here with us today and for sharing about slam trips.
Yeah, our people, we don't have a word for thank you, but we say we're grateful. Kota no shamash. So thank you, Kota no shamash, for your time. And I can't wait to talk to you guys later.